hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes.
Howdy, folks.
Get her done.
And welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Hot Takes, High Stakes. You can use any word you want to describe it, honestly. It's been described as a lot of different things, really good. And that's it. Everyone agrees that it's really good. It is the greatest podcast to ever grace the ears of humans. What do you guys think about this? I just said humans, and I thought about extraterrestrial life for a hot second. What do you think? Aliens out there? Yes or no?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's all we got. I mean, I'm of the persuasion of how could there not be?
Yeah.
Is what I think, right?
I think that there's probably a big range, because I wanted to say yes, but they're probably all just like microorganisms, and then I wanted to say yes, but they're all far more advanced than us, and we're not even on their radar. We are bacteria to them, and both are probably the case.
Kind of what I think about it is, I think that in an infinite universe, right? There are galaxies so far away from us that have like elements that we have never experienced before, that we can't even imagine. Their chemical makeup is completely different. I don't even think we would understand what we saw if we saw an alien. In like the law of infinity, I think that's like a law, right? Like the law of infinite universes, there's a planet just full of Tanners.
I think that's
true.
Here's a question. Would you ever clone yourself?
No. Actually, yeah.
Why?
Because I'm the best out of anything ever.
I think I see what you're saying. I think I understand your kind of logical flow here, Tanner. You're saying, and tell me if I'm wrong here, you're saying that you're the best. And there will never be anyone better than you.
So clone myself so that I feel if we had a scale of bad to good on a human race scale level population, there's say it averages like at a 6 out of 10. If I die, then it goes down to a 4.
You're bringing the average up a lot.
You're off the scale.
The amount of weight you're giving yourself in that average is really obscene.
Yeah.
I think if we want to date ourselves a little bit right now, which Tanner, you could do if you cloned yourself. Ronick just sent us a text saying that vaccine bout to drop with the eyeball emojis. Which is true. I think what the FDA approved it, right? The FDA approved it just today.
Oh, the U.S.?
Yeah. The government kind of fucked up and didn't buy doses when we could have. Mm-hmm. But, we take our dubs when we can get them. And today is vaccine day.
I mean, I think they would also approve there was a cure for cancer. It just doesn't, approving is kind of a different thing. I think that it's still going to be a ways away.
Well, yeah. Well, the first the first doses we can get in a few days, and not us, but the first doses are going to be available to assisted care people. The UK, healthcare workers are already getting the vaccine.
Wait, it's going to be accessible to the US in a few days for the highest.
Yeah,
people that need it the most. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Hey, look at those.
Well, it's going to be assisted care people living in old folks' homes, and healthcare professionals. And Tanner just sent a text for. Oh God, this is false,
so
right?
Fake, right?
Tanner just sent what we like to call fake news.
It's on one of my friends' Instagram stories. Apparently, right-wing people also don't like vaccines.
How it happens.
Yeah. I think he's anti-back.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to give away too many of my political leanings on this podcast. Not like I haven't already, but everything conservatives believe is dumb. All right, and moving on, we're gonna talk about Hot Takes, High Stakes, the podcast where we deliver hot takes, unlike the Pfizer vaccine, which needs to be kept cold.
But you do need to take it.
True. So that is a cold take. The Pfizer vaccine has been classified by us as a cold take. We've already talked for a while about stuff, but does anyone have a quick warm-up take that we can get to?
Okay, mine is just learn how to drive because I've been doing a lot of I've been delivering as an Uber Eats driver.
Oh, no way.
And I was, if you are taking a U-turn with a protected left, you have the right of way to do a U-turn. And yes. I always know that someone is going to take a right on red and almost hit me. And it always happens, and it's always a truck.
That's what they say. They say right on red, yield to U-turn.
I was going to say right on red, left so turn, U-turn dead or something.
No, that'd be a better sign.
A riddle.
All signs should be riddles so that we have to think. Imagine that. Honestly, we wouldn't even have to go to school. We could just make all the street signs riddles, and then it would be like solve this equation. And then you'd have to solve a math equation in your head to figure out what street you are. Yeah,
smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Such a language barrier too. If you do riddles.
But then if you're speeding, you don't get a ticket for speeding. You get a ticket for bad math.
And you have to solve how much money you have to pay. And if you get it wrong, you're getting audited.
Yeah. It's really survival of the fittest out here.
Anyways, learn to drive. That's my warm-up take.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Done.
That's that.
Check mark.
Who wants to go first?
I just went. I'll let someone else go.
All right.
Okay, Tanner, you or me, first take.
Rock, paper, scissors. Woolsey, count us down.
Okay, ready? Neither of us can see each other. Woolsey, you're gonna. Oh no, you
Woolsey,
can't
count
see
us down, and we'll say
Woolsey,
rock,
play rock
with myself.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I was almost
no,
about to say,
I like this.
I'm gonna
Let's see how this plays out.
And you have to, whoever yells out which hand stage right. Well, they have to say the stage direction of which hand won, and they get to choose.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to do it the way Paris does it in Australia. It's whack. Ready?
Don't know that. I don't know that way.
That's why it's going to throw you off, and you're going to have a lot of time. Scissors, paper, rock.
Stage left.
Yeah, Cam.
But no, stage left for me is rock right now.
Okay, Cam, do your take.
This is really confusing.
Stage. This is my left hand, and it's from the stage.
Yeah.
This way.
Okay, good job,
camera one.
It flips it for us, I think. But
I think the camera is reversed, but this is my left hand, which in my eyes is stage.
Wrong.
Okay, cool. So I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my take. If you're going to do Christmas lights, do them very well or don't do them at all.
It's so mean.
That's my take.
Oh my god!
And this is I'm throwing rocks from a glass house right now because the Christmas lights at my house are mediocre at best.
Yes.
And I think like you gotta at least very well for me is number one, tasteful, no inflatables. Number two, gotta get some on the house. If they're only on the trees, it's for the bees. That's the rhyme that I tell.
Because that's all it is.
And number three. Yes, number three. It's got to be symmetrical. And then number four, it's got to be on every. Got to be a little bit at least on every tree. You can't be hodgepodge. You can't be spotty.
It's so I violently agree with you because it's so stupid to see even growing up, I remember being a kid and just looking at trees where the dad or mom or whatever, whoever was doing the lights, wrapped it around the base of the tree. And whenever they didn't bother, it only would look good on a tree if every branch is lit. Like South Lake Town Square has one, Denton Square has one. You have to do every branch, or it doesn't look like a tree. It looks like a coil. And then I think that the lights have to be either. First of all, if there's any LEDs, no. LED light is the worst. The lights have to be a soft white, or a soft white and red, and that's it.
Okay.
Everything else looks bad. I saw one whenever I was delivering for Uber Eats. I guess they could be a sponsor now, but they're
sponsoring you, right? Because they pay you.
Yeah.
So we better see some of that money.
There's not much.
Okay.
But they made their garage a postcard to Santa.
Oh god.
And they spelled out all the words in tape, and like they did like a little stamp, and it just looked terrible. It was just so bad. So I completely agree that I get it. It's expensive. And it probably looks worse because in the area that we're in, because there's not a lot of snow. So it has to really be like Christmassy and well done for it to be good. But man, any inflatables or LED or those lazy projector ones that just project on your house. It's so bad.
There's one house
what about
that it's just multicolored lights along the fence, and it's just strobe, like it's a strobe light, but like twice as fast as a normal strobe light. It's so awful. It's right next to the road.
Christmas lights should never flash. Christmas lights should never be active. They should just sit.
Wait, what about the one?
Look nice.
What about the interactive one? Or did you see that video of like the Christmas trees talking?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Corey sent it in the group. That's a big no from me. That's a big no from me.
Could you imagine being inside your house at night and trying to sleep and you're just hearing that conversation on repeat?
Yeah, it's so awful for the neighbors. If you don't know what we're talking about, just look up like I don't know what's it probably called, like
John
Christmas trees talking to
John
each
can
other.
draw.
John could probably animate it.
That's a yay from me. Actually,
Halloween can be cheesy.
Yeah, Halloween's a cheesy holiday. That's what it's for. Christmas is tactful. You know what I want to start seeing? I want to start seeing like some Hanukkah lights. I feel like Hanukkah is a holiday based upon lights, right? In terms of menorahs.
Yeah.
I think so. Let's start seeing some Hanukkah lights. Why are they only called Christmas lights?
I don't think.
Right? It's happy holidays, guys.
I don't know.
What are they called then? What are they called then, Tanner? What are they called? Holiday lights? No.
I don't know if that's part of people who celebrate Hanukkah's tradition.
Well, is it like? Yeah, not like religiously, but like where in the Bible does it say you have to put a 10-foot tall Santa inflatable in front of your house?
What is it? The Old Testament? Does it say to put lights for Hanukkah?
Yeah, well, it's like Hanukkah. And then like I don't know if it's in the Torah, but it's like Hanukkah, light the menorah. That's the song. The lights stayed on for 7 days, 9 nights.
What? I thought it was 8.
No, I know, but it's I think it's a logical step. It's a logical step to start putting those lights outside the house.
I don't know. Maybe they don't like lights.
Maybe that's just me. Yeah, I don't know. Kwanzaa lights. I would like to see those.
What are they going to be? Like just different colored lights?
Yeah, but you can put your little twist on it. Like I guarantee you, Kwanzaa lights would be more tasteful than Christmas lights.
I've seen like menorahs in yards, but they're the same like color and they still have regular Christmas lights.
I guess I want to see, and this probably exists, but I want to see like a house decked out in Hanukkah.
Okay. Like
Decor.
blue and
That'd be
white.
cool.
Yeah. Are those the colors of Hanukkah?
I think blue would be fine.
Israel, the flag, right? No.
Yes.
What?
Like,
I feel like that's
I guess, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I didn't know that Hanukkah had colors.
Yeah. It's
Well, this take kind of stemmed from
your
yeah.
your negativity of Christmas. I agree with Cameron's take because then I wouldn't have to set up lights, and I don't like setting up lights. So.
There you go.
I also agree.
My take stems from this house that just my neighborhood that just put up 2 green reindeer without any lights just in front of their house. I was like what's the point? Just don't.
I'm fine with decorations if like you don't have any lights. If you do lights, only do lights. If you have decorations, only do decorations, but no blow ups. Like nothing got lights.
I would be interested in an only decorated house, no lights.
Oh, kind of like Halloween, I guess.
That is like Halloween.
Yeah.
But I want to see it for Christmas.
Yeah.
But hey, that's just me. So wait, is that 2 agrees for my take?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, who's next then?
I'll go.
All right.
My take is that they shouldn't rank college football teams until the 5th game.
Why?
So that, because like when they do preseason rankings, there's a lot of like in the first 4 games, so teams move a lot. Like you can move from like number 1 to like unranked, and you can move from like unranked to like high ranking. Basically, to get rid of the like factor of say a team beats a top 10 team, but it's like the first game. And then towards the end of the season, that team they beat is now unranked. But the team that beat them still has an edge up on, say, a team with the same record because they played a top 10 ranked team.
Isn't there a sport that already does this? Like they wait to put out the rankings or something?
I don't know. Not that I know.
Okay. And you're wait, so can you restate your reason? I was very confused when
So like the way college football playoff like rankings work is that if like you beat a higher ranking team, then you get more like points, as it were, basically saying like moving you up closer to the college football playoffs. But if say like a Texas A&M beats I don't know, say Cincinnati was like 5 ranked at the beginning of the season, and then Cincinnati drops to being unranked, A&M would still get those top 10 like win points, even though they were probably not a top 10 team that they beat.
I see. So you're saying, so can I ask you if I can summarize your point to see if I'm right? You're saying that because there's no way of telling how good a team is going to be at the start of the season before they play any games, it's unfair to start ranking teams, because a team could be ranked number 1 but not deserve to be ranked number 1, and then a team beats them, and then that team is like, we beat the number 1 team, when in reality they were never the number 1 team. They just said that they were the number 1 team before they even played a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I disagree. At least for 5 games.
5 games is a lot.
Well, you rank after the 4th.
I think maybe I could see. I think that might make it feel more like preseason, especially if the first few games. I don't know. I'm not that into college football, but I think the first few games are usually out of your conference, right?
Yeah.
So they matter less anyway. So I could see that. The non-conference, at least for the first few games, maybe 2 or 3 not being ranked. But as a casual college basketball fan, I'm watching a few games this season, and I have no idea what teams are good and bad. And I constantly only watch games if they're in the top 25. And I think that it gets people to talk about, because I don't want to watch just like bad teams that I don't know if they're good or not. But I think that that would never be the case. Because it's exciting to talk about what teams should be good and what teams shouldn't be. And if I think this is more of a problem with the college football playoffs.
Yeah, no, it is. That's where it stems from.
Let 8 teams into the playoff is what I say.
100%.
That was another take that I was going to do, but that one's pretty common.
Tanner, how pissed are you going to be when Ohio State makes it to the playoff instead of A&M?
I don't know. I feel like Ohio State's better. So, and we haven't.
Probably so.
And Ohio State hasn't played anyone in the top 4, and we've already played Alabama. And I feel like the point of the playoffs is to have teams who haven't played each other play at their peak performance. I don't know.
This is a mature take from you, Tanner. That's a mature thing to say.
Well, I still want them to make it, but it's honestly, I don't know.
Right.
It's a catch-22 because Ohio State has also only played 4 games.
What's catch-21?
Is that a book?
No, catch-22 is the book, right? That implies that there are 22 catches at least.
I think it's your 22nd catch. It probably stems from a fishing story.
This is my 22nd fish. And then he learned a lesson, and then it eventually became the catch-22.
Yes.
What is it, Tanner? Define catch-22 for me in layman's terms.
A catch-22 is. I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna say this definition right, so I'm just gonna look it up.
I got it.
Okay.
What is it?
A dilemma or difficult circumstance from which there is no escape because of mutually conflicting or dependent conditions. It's from the term gained currency as the title of a war novel who referred to an Air Force rule whereby a pilot continuing to fly combat missions without asking for relief is regarded as insane, but is considered sane enough to continue flying if he does make such a request. I have no idea what that means.
Wait, I have a book called I'm staring at that novel right now in my room.
Catch-22?
Yeah, by Joseph Keller.
Yeah.
Heller?
I'm not sure. Wait.
Heller.
Oh.
So in this fish analogy, what would the catch-22 be?
I don't. Well, I was just assuming. I don't know actually how it would make sense.
Yeah, but let's try to figure this one out.
It would be the fisherman caught 22 fish, but can only fit 21 fish on the boat.
But is that a catch-22 or is that just a dilemma?
I don't know. It's oh man, why did I catch 22 fish?
So the catch-22 is that I accomplished this feat, but I can't reap the rewards?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're using that right.
No. 100% no.
100% yes.
All right.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Is confused. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to know, but I don't.
Let me make this a hotter take, the football thing.
Yeah. let's see if we can.
Don't rank the college college teams ever or until the end of the season.
I agree. It would be so suspenseful being where does my team stand?
And all wins and losses would be equal, which obviously doesn't, that's where I feel like you should have things come into play divisions and leagues with relegation.
What I want to see is the college football, the whatever crew decides who makes it into the playoff. I want that televised.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I want their conversation televised, just like I want all the Supreme Court, when they're talking to each other. I want that televised.
They specifically do not do that because pressure from people watching.
Right, but I don't know. I just want to see like. I think it should be. It kind of goes back to my take of like all public servants always have to wear cameras.
Yeah, that'd be expensive.
Okay, well, I agree with that.
So do y'all agree?
That
No.
I think I ultimately don't.
Okay.
But I think it would be fun to see.
This would be the 4 teams one. If that makes a difference. The 4 games, my bad.
Yeah, no. I think it would work better just if they did something a little bit more like March Madness, where at least just more teams.
Mhm.
Like you still have a ranking.
I want to see it from the beginning of the season. If you lose, you can't win the championship anymore. It's one big tournament. But if you lose, you just get put in like the consolation bracket.
But that's what's so frustrating is it already feels like there's no room for error.
Yeah.
Or like college football? Or
Yeah, for
March
losing
Madness?
like more. If you lose 2 games, then you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. It's pretty elite.
No, because the NFL does it better, and they're more.
I'd argue that. Well, they have the option to do that though.
Well,
Like
they do, and
ha-
they should.
I don't know if it's so like each division or I guess conference is so individual that like they can't organize anything.
Yeah, that's true. It's a mess. Too many
Fucking
teams.
mess. Yeah.
The goddamn mess. Too many college football teams?
Yeah, I mean,
They
just
should
to be
just get rid of it.
organized.
Yeah.
No, I agree. There are too many bowls. That's for sure. Like you should only make a bowl if you have like 4 or less losses.
Yeah.
But hey, that's just me. Yeah. So
Woolsey.
Tanner, it sounds like we both disagree.
Yeah, I got that.
My take? Is that what you're saying, Tanner?
Yeah.
My take, I don't know if it's a good last take. I don't know if it's a good closer. I don't know
We'll
if,
see. We'll
if
be the
it's
judge
going to
of
make
that.
sense to anyone but me. But I thought of it maybe 10 minutes before, which might be a new record.
Sweet. You texted us like 8 hours before, and you were like, "Gotta think of a take."
Yeah, and then
Before the podcast.
I thought of it in the shower right before.
Right.
Okay, here goes. If colors had taste,
Oh my
ignoring foods associated with them, purple would taste the best.
Orange.
I feel like it's impossible to take the foods that are associated with them out. Though.
It's very difficult.
It's impossible.
But I have a ranking, so I ranked them.
Okay.
And I tried my best to use. You can compare them to objects that aren't food. You just can't associate them with food.
What about an orange Sour Patch Kid?
Well, Tanner, we're taking out you can't consider the food.
Sorry, I only said that
You can't think of the food.
because I'm eating an orange Sour Patch Kid.
I think I think you only eat when we record Hot Takes High Stakes. It seems like that's like you record like once every 3 weeks maybe, and that's the only time you eat in those 3 weeks.
That is true.
And you chose an orange.
Well, he chose an orange Sour Patch Kids.
Oh,
actually.
okay. Yeah.
So,
Even less nutrients.
Woolsey, I would like to hear the list from bottom up.
Bottom
personally.
up? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bottoms Up by Nicki Minaj and Trey Songz.
That's not on the list, but I'll go ahead and get started.
That would be Dark Blue, though.
So I have a few things besides the list. First of all, anything neon is out of the question. Wouldn't taste good. Anything pastel is okay, but lacking in flavor.
That's like candy. I feel like that's candy. Pastel is like candy.
Oh, sorry. Are you relating it to food?
Idiot.
Anyways, 11. Green.
Agree. Strong agree.
Gross, sickly, off grass. I have equal signs.
Grass
for
can
what
be
they
food.
But you're associating it with things in real life, though.
Yeah, just not food.
Grass can be food.
Let's say
lettuce?
it's not food. Let's say it's not food.
Okay.
Lettuce
Okay,
isn't
fine.
grass.
Gross.
Yeah, but it's leaves.
Still. Would do you want to eat green?
No, I still agree with you.
Green apples.
Okay, another food.
That's food.
Yeah, but I would eat
missing the
a
point.
turtle or
No, it just don't relate it to anything. Just look at
No,
the color.
this is like
and
if you
think
had
about how it would taste.
synesthesia. This is like if you had synesthesia and your
fine,
neurons
fine.
made connections to if you saw a color, how would it taste? Or if you could eat a color, how would it taste? And obviously there's different shades. But I'm kind of generalizing here. 10 is brown.
Yeah. Green above brown or green below brown.
Yeah. Brown might be worse. Brown seems a bit more natural, a bit more earthly.
like I'd
So
rather eat
difficult.
a tree bark than grass, you know.
No.
Yeah, I disagree with that one. I would put black on the bottom personally.
I have black and gray. Gray is worse than black. Black is eighth. Gray
Yeah,
is
that's
above
good.
brown.
Well,
Black
what are
is
the words that you wrote for
Okay,
those?
so for brown, poop, trash.
Poop trash. Yeah.
Gray is just old.
Oh yeah.
Black is rock, coal. Above black, I have a red.
Blood.
Blood was what I wrote. Now that I think about it, it might be kind of like silky, like satin, like velvet. Not satin, but
But if you say satin and then you talk about it tasting good, like I imagine that tasting bad, right?
yeah. I mean, red. Just my gut reaction when I'm thinking of red is like mid-low. Of the list.
I agree.
Above red, red is number 7. Number 6, I have yellow.
P. Did you write P?
No, I just wrote too bright. I did write sour, but that's not a food. That's just how I think it would taste.
Yeah, I might have yellow higher, but we'll see.
5 is dark blue, and I put jeans.
Okay, all right. This list is really bizarre. I really don't get it. Jeans is like a mid to high taste.
It's basically mid.
Okay.
It's dark blue. Like I kind of imagine the ocean, like just how it looks.
Okay.
Like it's fine.
Sure.
4 is orange.
Yeah.
Flashy, tangy, but one-dimensional.
Okay. All right.
You could argue that they're all one-dimensional because of the color.
Yes, you really could.
But orange really sticks out as like orange is orange and it's nothing else.
Okay.
And that one's the hardest to not think of the food, I think. Number 3, we're getting top 3.
Yeah.
Let's not rank them until the 4.
Yeah. Pink? What's pink?
This one's hard to not think of bubblegum.
Yeah.
But I put bright, fun, sweet.
Yes,
Kind of like a
sweet,
pop
for sure.
song. Just
The band
fun.
Pink?
That's the person, right? Not a band.
No, well, the person.
Yeah, the person. All right.
Okay.
Number
Second
2.
place.
I'm excited. Okay, can I guess?
Sure.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Thinking of the colors that haven't been done yet. Well, purple's number 1. I think light blue is number 2.
That's exactly correct.
Sweet.
Light blue, cool, cold, icy, second place as well.
Okay.
And then for purple, the number 1, I put juicy, interesting, fun, party.
Think of fungus.
You think of fungus
Yeah.
with purple?
Well, you can eat that, and some like it.
No. To each their own.
The thing
As in
is, I think
mushrooms.
that purple, I think whenever I was thinking of this, I was thinking kind of like a royal purple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like purple in its truest form, not like a light purple.
Well, that's a pastel, typically,
That's
a
a
light
pastel.
purple.
And I could get thinking that pastel would taste good.
Mm-hmm. But it's a category of its own, pastels.
Yeah, I think if you're eating a color, you want the full color.
I agree.
What I missed was white. But I feel like that just tastes like nothing.
It's bland.
Yeah.
Bland.
Oh, and then I was also thinking of, as I was saying this, beige, which could be good, but also might be like sand.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Beige reminds me too much of leather, like car leather.
Yeah. Like khakis.
Yeah. But you like jeans, so maybe.
Well, no, jeans was 5.
Right, but would white go below jeans?
You mean beige?
No, I'm talking about
beige.
white. So jeans is 5 out of 12 at this point. Is in the upper half.
Dark blue is not.
Okay.
Dark blue is not.
There's also light blue jeans, though.
And
Whitewashed.
I think that out of all the jeans, light blue would taste better.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I like this list. I agree with almost everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Purple? Like
I like the list.
I would
thought it'd be
switch.
controversial.
I would switch orange and purple. But yeah.
Okay, so that's a big disagree because that.
Well, what's that? 4 and 4 and 1.
Yeah.
That's not that big of a switch if you keep everything the same.
But like your
That's true.
descriptions of each. Oh, well.
I think what we need is a tournament bracket.
Yeah, Woolsey, your descriptions of each, I would prefer oranges over purple, if that makes any sense.
That's kind of fair. What'd you say for orange? Tangy?
Yeah.
Tangy,
Fun.
flashy, but one-dimensional.
I like one dimension.
Purple is juicy, interesting, fun, party.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I could see orange being higher. I definitely think that light blue is number 2 no matter what.
Yeah.
So I just think of like
Water.
like cold water.
Yeah.
It's a good VP.
Yeah.
It could never be the president.
No, the president has to be the president
Purple.
is orange.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't think that would taste right.
No. No.
Well, now you say it like that.
It was very contingent on you guys listening to my descriptions.
Yeah.
But
I liked the descriptions a lot. I'm a big fan of this list.
yeah, it was written December 10th at 4:57
Well,
p.m.
3 minutes before we were scheduled to record.
So
Okay. What about Liszt, the composer? Where does he fall on?
he's good, man. His
I mean, in
he's
terms of
crazy.
eating him, Cam?
Yeah, in terms of taste.
I mean,
Like
he's
on the colors taste list.
I view him kind of as a purple because
Really?
because he's so interesting, and he kind of was the start of the superstar era of composers. Like he would people would scream and cheer and like
Oh, wait,
throw
really?
their clothes at Liszt because he was so popular, and
Wow.
people would be like standing. It was like the first like time
Beatles.
they were it was Beatlemania for like the first time in musical history.
Crazy.
Yeah, Liszt was crazy. Mostly because it was just so like extravagant and like
Yeah.
ridiculous, like such a virtuoso.
Was he hot? Like Zayn?
So hot. I don't know how
Wait,
hot
in
he is.
attractiveness, what would you rank color?
We'll have John draw him and then the sign.
John, you don't have to draw any of these things if you don't want to.
I think he should.
This is the exclusive Hot Takes High Stakes. You can find it behind our Patreon wall. John animates every episode fully. Okay, well, hot as take time. Why don't we all go? Oh wait, did we agree with you, Woolsey? I think I said agree.
I guess I technically disagreed.
Yeah.
I mean, purple's my favorite color, so
That's the thing is I don't even like purple. I wouldn't normally wear purple. But
I mean, I don't judge my favorite color off what I would wear, though.
I guess I normally would.
What's your favorite color to wear? Blue? Dark blue for jeans.
Blue or dark green. I really like forest green. I like forest green with brown. Like earth.
Oh,
like
brown
earth
is
tones.
number what? Brown's number 10.
Yeah. For
Wow.
taste. But that's the thing. You're not pairing any of these. That's a whole nother discussion.
Wait, is forest brown or forest green like that? Like camping green, like it's kind of light, but
Like it's
No,
dark.
it's dark.
Forest green's dark.
It's just dark green.
what green am I thinking of?
Light
I guess-
green might be the worst. The worst color.
No, it's not. It's not light. It's
Lime.
like not lime. It's like
Dude, everyone loved lime green back in like middle school.
Oh yeah. Do you remember those? They were the Reeboks, and they the bottom of the shoe was a Z.
The zigzags,
oh my
yeah.
gosh, that's all I wanted in middle school.
Wait, Tanner, what are you talking about? Pastel green?
Like look at Woolsey's picture behind him.
Mhm.
Like that green.
Like the spaces? What's in the spaces?
Yeah.
No, that's not forest green.
That's
That's certainly
light
not.
green.
Yeah, that's a
greenish yellow, yellowish green. And then I would say that the darker spots are almost forest green, but a little bit more camo green.
Oh, I guess it'd be. Well,
Yeah,
Cam,
no,
like
such colors.
that.
You should work at Sherwin-Williams.
Oh, those TikToks are crazy. Are you guys on Paint?
Oh, the paint mixing
TikTok?
ones? I've
Yeah.
seen those. I've seen those.
Oh,
so fun.
you guys on TikTok?
Shut up, man. Let us have our fun. Let us have our joy. All right.
I'm on 10%
Honest-
here.
Okay,
All right,
honest
yeah,
take
let's-
time.
All right.
Let's all restate our takes, starting with Woolsey and Tanner, then me.
If colors had taste, ignoring foods associated with them, purple would taste the best.
If our college football teams should not be ranked until after their fourth game.
And my take was that you either do Christmas lights well or don't do them at all. And we can vote. I'll vote first, then Tanner, then Woolsey. In 3, 2, 1. Woolsey.
Cameron.
Cameron.
I didn't expect to win that one, but I'll take it.
I like
Yeah,
to take
even-
the best.
yeah.
And I could see how people would argue
It's
against
very
it.
controversial.
I think
Yeah,
that
that's fair.
it's just that we're pessimistic. But I think if you were like more of a if you were like parents with small children, you might be like, no, it's fun.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I think it just generally
I mean, it's allowed to be fun. Just like be good.
Oh God! I think you're still walking that line of controversy.
All right. Well, I win.
Good job.
We can
Sign off.
subscribe to Mountain Men vids, subscribe to Mountain Men games. Hopefully by the time this podcast comes out, we will have hit 100 subscribers on Mountain Men games.
And
so,
you
yeah,
multiply that by 1 million, so we have 100 million subscribers.
that is typically how they do it. But yeah, rate this podcast 5 stars on iTunes. Why not? If you're listening to it, just do it. I don't know. I don't really even know why. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe to Mountain Men Vids, subscribe to Mountain Men Games, and that's it. Why did Corey just send that? Did you see that?
Yeah.
We won't say what he said. Bye, everyone. Give a sign off in 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for
Bye.
playing.
signing off.